So NVIDIA just recently unveiled the GTX 1080 and 1070, and with these cards brings a new generation of performance. But how much performance? Well, let's look into it. Well, let's start off with the fact that the GTX 1080 and 1070 are promoted as being more power efficient and more powerful than their Maxwell brothers, the GTX 970 and 980. The GTX 1080 and 1070 are also built on the Pascal architecture, but the GTX 1080 is also built on Micron's GDDR5X with 8GB of GDDR5X, compared to the GTX 980, which only had 4GB of regular GDDR5. The 1080 also comes with a memory speed of 10 gigabits per second compared to the GTX 980's 7 gigabits per second, which is a solid improvement on data transfer. Another feature about the 1080 that I would like to point out is it comes with 1.4 times the boost clock with the base clock of 1733 MHz compared to the 980's base clock, which had 1216 MHz, which is a huge improvement on NVIDIA's part, and they should be really proud of that. Unfortunately, in terms of performance on cheat, there's not much data out at the moment, but the GTX 1080 appears to be around 1.75 times faster than the 980 brethren. Now, we all know virtual reality is becoming a thing more and more and more by the weeks, as you know, with the HTC Vive and the Oculus Rift and things like that. So, unlike the Maxwell cards, the Pascal cards are said to be 2 times faster in terms of VR performance, and this is an immense improvement for when VR officially, I guess, comes to mainstream. Another new feature that NVIDIA has implemented into the 1080 is this new feature called simultaneous multi-projection. And what it does is it allows the Pascal to wrap an image to align it properly rather than trying to stretch one frustum across 3 displays. It corrects the type of distortion that you would technically see in this image right here. And with that, NVIDIA is also projecting that the 1080's total VR performance will be up to 2 to 3 times faster than the current cards. That's huge. With virtual reality becoming more and more of a thing, I truly see VR becoming the next iteration of gaming in terms of quality, and can't wait to see where it's at 10 years from now. But then again, being 2 to 3 times faster than current cards would technically make one GTX 1080 faster than 2 Titan X's SLI'd, and that's pretty crazy. No doubt NVIDIA is becoming pioneers in what they do, and they do amazing work. But the fact of the matter is, how much would these cards cost to the average consumer? And I can answer that. Well, the 1080 and 1070 will have standard editions and founder editions, with the 1080 standard edition pricing at $599 MSRP and the 1070 at $379 respectively, while the founders edition will be a little bit more pricey, and the 1080 version of that will be $699 with the 1070 at $499 respectively. So anyway, these are NVIDIA's latest and greatest cards, offering intense power for a hell of a price. The 1080 will release on May 27th, while the 1070 will release in June. So if you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button and share it, and also subscribe if you truly enjoy the content and want to see more videos from this channel. And so, for PC hardware and peripheral overviews and reviews, along with Paragon serving as the main content for this channel, you can find me, Paraknight, anytime, right here.